Hi guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors trade. What just happened in the Bay Area is sending shockwaves throughout the entire NBA. No, you're not dreaming. The Golden State Warriors have just pulled off a jaw-dropping trade that absolutely no one saw coming. And Dub Nation is still trying to catch its breath. After weeks of speculation, months of rumors, and what felt like years of back-and-forth deliberations behind the scenes, the front office finally pulled the trigger. The result: a blockbuster move that lands a certified star player in San Francisco, someone who could potentially change the trajectory of this franchise for years to come. Their Warriors have been quiet, too quiet. There were whispers, there were leaks. There were late-night conversations on social media about possible scenarios, but nothing concrete. And then out of nowhere, boom, the bomb dropped. A surprise deal materialized and was confirmed, with sources saying the Warriors had been working under the radar, keeping everything tightly sealed within the organization. No leaks, no clues, just a cold-blooded strategic move that stunned even the most seasoned insiders. And now it's official. Their Warriors have traded away a key piece, someone fans had grown to love, someone who had been a part of their core rotation. In return, a player many are calling a gameker. A star who brings elite talent, unmatched versatility, and a hunger to win. A player who's been on the radar of several contenders, but is now wearing blue and gold. This isn't just a trade. It's a statement. A declaration from the front office that the Warriors are not done competing. They're not interested in rebuilding. They're reloading and doing it fast. And let's be honest, this move could not have come at a better time. With the Western Conference getting more competitive by the day, Golden State needed to make a splash. Other teams are stacking talent, forming super teams, and trying to dethrone the dynasty that dominated the last decade. But instead of folding under pressure, their Warriors did what champions do. They adapted. They evaluated, recalibrated, and came back with a thunderous response that shook the league to its core. The new addition is no ordinary player. This guy is the real deal. He's got all-star experience, postseason battles under his belt, and a reputation for being a killer in the clutch. He's the kind of player who doesn't just contribute, he elevates everyone around him. He's got the rare mix of offensive explosiveness and defensive grit. Whether it's dropping 30 on any given night or locking down the opposing team's best player, he brings it all. And now he's a Warrior. The trade details are still being dissected, but here's what we know so far. Their Warriors gave up a combination of young talent and future draft capital to make this happen. It wasn't an easy decision. Letting go of homegrown players, especially ones who came up through the system and bled for this team, is never easy. But the front office knew they needed a proven star to keep pace with the evolving league. And that's exactly what they got. The reaction from NBA circles has been overwhelming. Pundits are calling it one of the boldest moves of the off-season. Some are even going as far as to say this could tilt the power balance back in Golden State's favor. Now, let's talk about the fit, because this isn't just a name grab. This is a player who fills a glaring need on the Warriors roster. He can create his own shot, space the floor, and most importantly, take some of the load off Stephen Curry. For years, Steve has carried this franchise on his back, leading with humility and greatness. But he's not getting any younger. And having another legitimate threat by his side could not only extend his career, but also reignite that championship flame. With Draymond Green still anchoring the defense and Klay Thompson looking to bounce back, this new trio of Klay and the new star could form one of the most dynamic cores in the league. But this trade isn't just about X's and O's. It's about energy. It's about sending a message to the fan base, to the league, and to the locker room. The message is simple. Golden State is not done. They've tasted glory and they want more. This is a move fueled by ambition, by belief, and by a relentless pursuit of excellence. And if you think this is the last domino to fall, think again. There's growing chatter that this trade could be the beginning of a bigger plan. There are murmurs of another potential deal in the works, possibly involving more assets, maybe even another key rotation player. Their warriors are on the move and they're moving with intent. Let's not forget what this team stands for. Culture, commitment, championship DNA that doesn't just disappear overnight. Even in the face of adversity, when injuries and setbacks tried to derail them, the Warriors found a way to stay relevant. And now they're pushing all their chips back in. This isn't about chasing relevance. This is about reclaiming dominance, and that's what this trade represents. A pivot from patience to power, from development to domination. Fans are reacting in waves. Social media is flooded with reactions from disbelief to excitement to straight-up celebration. Warriors Twitter is on fire. Instagram pages are lit up with highlight reels of the new edition. Even rival fan bases are weighing in, acknowledging that this move could shake up the entire Western Conference. And let's be real, this changes everything. Their Warriors are now firmly back in the contender conversation. Analysts are already adjusting their power rankings, recalculating win projections, and re-evaluating playoff predictions. That's the kind of impact a trade like this has. It's not just about talent. It's about momentum and the new player. He's already made his intentions clear. In his first media appearance, he expressed excitement about joining the Warriors' winning culture. He praised Steve Curry, called him one of the greatest leaders in basketball, and talked about how much he's looking forward to sharing the court with him. That's what you want to hear. A star who's ready to buy in, who's ready to compete, who's not just coming to California for the sun, but for the banners. Chemistry will need to form quickly. But if there's one franchise that knows how to integrate new pieces and turn talent into trophies, it's Golden State. And now with this move, the countdown begins. The rest of the NBA is officially on notice. Their Warriors aren't here to play. They're here to win again. Dub Nation, your patience has paid off. All those long nights refreshing your feed, waiting for news, hoping for a spark. It's here. The future just got a whole lot brighter. And we're not done yet. More moves could be coming. More surprises could be in store. This is just the beginning. So, if you're a real Warriors fan, now's the time to lock in. Hit that like button to show your support. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because this channel is where you're going to get every twist, turn, and trade first. Turn on those notifications. Trust me, with the way things are moving, you're going to want to be the first to know. The Golden State Warriors have just made a power move that's going to echo throughout the NBA, and we're here to cover every second of it. Let's go, Dub Nation. The ride is just beginning.